Hi everybody, thanks for tuning in today. This video is about meditation, and we're going to practice a couple of little games that I like to do when I teach my classes to show my students what happens when you try to meditate, what happens when you practice slowing down your mind. And the response usually is monkey mind, right? The mind wants to come in and give you something else to look at, something else to think. And what these two games is going to show you is how that happens. And it's also going to give you something to practice on. What's great about these games is that you can do them with a friend. Okay, so bring in a partner, a good friend, and practice these little things. All right, so first one is, you know how you go into a movie theater or you go to a play or you go to a speech or something, and everybody in the audience is quiet except for the person on the stage. And you're focused on that person or that screen on the stage. Well, all of a sudden, inevitably, somebody will come late. It happens a lot in my yoga classes. Someone will come late, and the body's first instinct is, the mind also, is to turn and look and see what's going on. When really, during meditation, the thought is to be just on one thing, whether that one thing be your breath, be a phrase, or just be nothingness. So the first one we're going to play with is, I'm going to have you close your eyes, begin to breathe, and then I'm going to do some things in the room. And you're going to see how the mind wants to wander, how the mind wants to move toward the sound or toward something else other than the meditation. Are you ready? All right, let's do the first one. So sit comfortably and close your eyes. And begin to breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. And what I'm going to have you do this first time is to recite the phrase in your head. When you breathe in, I want you to say, breathing in, to yourself. When you breathe out, I want you to say, breathing out. And I want you to stay with that phrase, inhale, breathing in, exhale, breathing out. And again, I want you to say that phrase in your head, when you breathe in and when you breathe out. And I'm going to go for silence. And then I'm going to do some things and notice how your mind wanders. Okay, begin. Inhale. Exhale. Remember reciting in your head. Breathing in, breathing out when you exhale. Okay, open your eyes. So what I did, purposely, closed and opened the drawer, ran a sound along the speaker, closed and opened the window, and then I coughed, right? Pretty common for a meditation class or anything that you're in. Did you notice how hard it was to stay focused on just the word in your head, breathing in when you inhaled, breathing out when you exhaled? So you notice that, right? So it just shows you another aspect of your mind. Right? So we purposely did something to show you that. All right? All right. So we're going to do another little test, little game. All right? I'm going to ask you again to close your eyes. And we're just going to take a few breaths, get centered on your breath, just focusing on your breath, whatever. And then I'm going to ask you to open your eyes. And when you open your eyes, I'm going to be holding something in my hand. And what you're going to do is resist the mind's need to label the thing in my hand. Labeling could be saying to yourself, oh, why is she holding that? And then saying what it is. or saying something like what color it is in your head. So you're going to resist the urge to do that when you see what I am holding. Okay? What I'm attempting to get you to do is have a blank mind, right? Is what I call no thought mind. Awareness of nothing. All right? So once we get into this, you'll see what I'm trying to do. And we're going to do it a couple times. So after the first time, if you go, dang it, I said what it was, you're going to notice. I want you to notice what happens. There's no judgment. I want you to notice what happens. Noticing is the first step. And these are great, like I said, games or exercises that you can do with other people. All right? All right. So we're going to go for it. Close your eyes. Breathing normally. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. And just get a little center to yourself. Feel your seat on the chair, or if you're on the floor or on your bed. Feel the top of your head lengthening up through your spine. Breathing in through your nose. Breathing out through your nose. Notice the breath on your face as the nose inhales and exhales. And just breathe. Just breathe. Okay, open your eyes. That's it. That's all you get. So what happened? I'd love to hear your comments about what happened. Did you say candle? Did you say yellow? Did you say, oh, she changed? Or what's that in the background of her video? Did you say, did your mind say anything? It's your mind. We're trying to get you to release the mind chatter. So this is a great way. You're in a perfect space when you were breathing. Open your eyes. And is there nothing in your head, or do you see the candle? We're going to do it again, okay? Again, a great game to play with your friends, right? All right, close your eyes. Sitting up tall. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale through the mouth. Let it out with a sigh. Inhaling through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Just center. Feel the breath coming in and out of your nose. Feel the breath coming in and out of your nose. Breathing in. Breathing out. Softening the mind. Okay, open your eyes. That's it. What did you say? Did you say anything? Did you say clicker, remote? Did you say, dang it? My mind went right away to, that's a remote she's got in her hand. Great game to play. Again, not something you can play by yourself. Great to do with another partner, which both of these little exercises were something you can do with someone else. And they're fun, right? You don't have to sit in meditation cross-legged for a half an hour or 20 minutes even. Just play this game. All you have to do is center yourself for a moment and have your friend grab something and put it in front of you and see what happens. The more you get to recognize how the mind wanders, how the mind wants to think of something, you'll start to release that and say, no, blank mind. I remember when I first started blanking out my mind, which I started by breathing in, holding the breath, and you don't want to do that when you're pregnant. Breathing in, holding the breath for a count of, we'll say 4, and then exhaling, holding that breath again for a count of 4. And in that space of holding the breath, that space of nothingness, my mind, I saw it wanting to go somewhere. What am I going to do later? I saw it wanting to create a list. I saw it wanting to find something to not like, wanting to find something to judge in myself. But that exercise, breathing in and holding the breath for a count of 4, exhaling, holding the breath for a count of 4, is another great way to recognize how the mind wants to wander. Practice. Meditation is a practice. Life is a practice. But I like the awareness of that practice so that you go about your day in total awareness, total present moment awareness, in order to hear spirit, feel spirit, in order to feel your intuition, your instinct. so that you stay on that path. And that path is free-flowing. Love the path. Anyway, send me an email, dboyle.medium@yahoo.com, and tell me how this exercise worked for you. And please take a moment and just like this video so other people can say, "Ooh, a lot of people like this. I'll watch this too." I appreciate the feedback. Thank you so much for listening. Catch you up next time.